And we are coming at you guys alive. I think the little red light thing is on. Red light. I wish it was a red light. That'd be cool, but it's not. Cheers, Kirsty. Kirsty. Good to see you in. Good to see you in. Hope your Friday night is going well. We have our good friend of the channel, Dorito. He is in the basement. We are waiting for him to get off the cellular device. But yeah, anyway, Kirsty, I think it's just going to be us three then tonight. Oh, man. But, you know what? Doing all the chores, doing everything that I had to do today, right? It just wiped me out. I know that right after our Bruin banter, I wanted to get to like more content. And dude, I just couldn't. My mind is gone. I needed a step away. Sandra, cheers. Good. Kirsty, you'll be able to follow along. All right. And here we go.
Sorry about that.
Friend Dorito, cheers to you. Thanks for being part of our two-person panel. Welcome to the interview, Dorito.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Now we can ask the questions.
You can ask and I may answer, but they may not want to hear.
Dude, with our unalived talk this morning on our Bruin banter, I was like, oh my God. I was just waiting to see like the YouTube freak out because you know how sensitive YouTube is. So I was oh my God.
I didn't even know there's more restrictions coming.
No, it's going to be a lot more strict. It's going to be, depending on your content, it doesn't really affect this channel or a reactors channel, but like these, like, I guess like the guerrilla news kind of stuff, like not the main big box news companies or news channels, the ones just on YouTube, they'll probably get hurt, and that's just the censorship, man. It's just killing me, dude. And that's for both. I think that both parties, both sides, totally need to spit their shit. Get it out, and the people that want to watch. The people that don't. Yes, exactly, Kirsty. Exactly. Yes. How we were unthroned. Baltimore was unthroned from the top 5. But the year's not over. There is still hope for us to bring up the slack. But it was funny doing that little bit of research, like that quick little bit of research. I saw that 2 of those cities were in your state. I was like, oh my God. Well, your state is huge.
Oakland.
A lot of people.
Oakland.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I want to say Riverside.
Probably.
Riverside. And I guess where I live.
Yep. Probably.
Riverside.
It was crazy. Like
or LA, one or the other.
Maybe it might have been LA, but no, it's just wild how like we over on the other channel that I help run is Embrace the Stuck 21. All of our people over there are mainly across the pond.
Yeah,
mainly across the pond, and it's wild that there's a lot of misconceptions of how crazy big this country is.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I go outside right now, and if I take all you guys, all 4 of you, including us 2, all the masses outside, pitch black, midnight. Yeah. Look, right behind Dorito, there's sun.
I'll switch it over just to show you guys here. Check it out, meow.
Send it. Oh, nice. That is not a good representation. Pitch black. Yeah, I get so jealous, man. I'm just like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
same country, and that's wild, isn't it? Like the sun hasn't even set there. It's wild. Yeah.
No, and it's nice, and it's the season for actually riding and stuff like that is coming up.
Gotcha.
because it's not 100 and some odd degrees outside, and it's a little rainy here and there, and you'll get that rain to soften the dirt up and stuff like that, so you're not running over a million trenches.
And cheers, David. Good to see you in. That is our rep out there at the Isle of Man. He's doing the thing big.
400-mile-an-hour cars just going beep, 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 like a slot car.
Hey, London, cheers. UK fits 7 times into Texas, 100%. But don't try it; they'll have words.
Well, you believe it or not, too, California is a big state. People don't realize it's long as heck. We go up almost, a lot of the western United States.
Is it the third biggest?
I don't know, but
Texas,
I know
it goes first and foremost Alaska, which is fucking its own effing country. It's the size of a effing country with the population of a town. So Alaska takes the cake for the biggest state. Then I think it's either Texas, California, one of those two, man.
Yeah, I know Texas is bigger than us, but we go up the West Coast and then we have Oregon, Washington, Canada. That's it. You know what I mean?
You guys have all the freaking zones.
Yeah.
Like, is it mad humid where you are? Like,
it kind of been weird lately. It's been a little bit more humid. But this is the month of the mosquitoes and spiders, as far as I'm concerned. So,
really?
Oh, God, dude. Because the humidity, it changes so much. It's pathetic. But it's not that humid. Like you guys and out in it's not like Kentucky and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
the humidity, man, is the worst, dude. Humidity is just F it. Give me like dry heat. People don't understand that there's a massive difference between dry heat and humidity.
Big time.
But no, Kersey, I'm not going to fall into your trap about talking about killers of the breakfast kind.
So, question here. Let's switch this to beer. I didn't realize till just now, but this has a Best By date.
Yeah.
This has been in my refrigerator for a month and a half. Okay. The buy date is December of 2023, December 3rd. It don't taste as fruity and forcey as it did before. It tastes kind of more ale-y, more like beer. You know what I mean?
Here's a question. Like, within a year, does a beer go bad?
Well, this is my question.
Because wouldn't it get better? Like, wine gets better, right? Because of fermentation, all that shit.
No, but beer has yeast and stuff, right?
Yeah. And that can get bad, right?
So that being my question, even though December is the drink by date, December 2nd, and I've had it for about a month and a half, and it don't completely taste like the fruity force that they normally do, does that mean this beer is going bad? Or does it mean it's bad? Or
has it ever been skunked? Has it ever got hot to cold, or has it just stayed cold?
It stayed cold.
Then for me, I'm a simple person. That's still a good beer.
That's I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah.
it's December 2nd. It's not gonna die. I'm not gonna die from it, but it doesn't taste as good as the normal ones do. And so I'm wondering, is that a reason? Because it's an ale. The New Belgium, Voodoo Rangers are.
Yeah. What ABV is that? I mean, we are far from, and I don't even want to touch beer reviews, guys, but still, it's good to know.
We're not doing a beer review here. It's just a question.
9. Nice.
9.5.
Yeah. That's a good one. Usually, like I don't know, man. I stay away from like the heavier beverages.
I'm just kidding.
Let's go streaking. No, the fruitier ones, man, they always have that ABV up, don't they? They never have a very low one.
Dude, they're good beers.
Yeah.
They're good beers. The orange one too. The orange
anything. The orange anything is
it's 9.5 as well. And then they have one that's dude, and it'll reach up and grab you right in a boo-boo.
I liked the Voodoo Ranger. Man, we did one on Race of Stuck back in the day. I forgot which one it was.
The one where he's wearing the pimp hat?
No, it's the one where it's just like the cycle hat and like the American bandana.
Oh, like, I think that was a limited.
I forgot what it was. You can get a whiskey dispenser for the shower. Kirsty, that is dangerous.
Luch actually has a whiskey IV bottle.
No
way. It's a whiskey type bottle with a full-on IV setup and the hanger and everything. He's had it forever. I'm pretty sure he still has it. Yes.
That's awesome. Good morning, Laz. Good morning. Cheers to you, man. Good to see you up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
My brother.
1 o'clock, 1:30, almost 2. Man. You know, like I never put any hope in my lives, my our kind of our panel type thing having a lot of people watching because it's so late across the pond. It's so late. It's early if you think about it.
So the 1985 EPA or the 19 IPA.
The EPA.
that one right there?
No, not the pumpkin. Not the pumpkin one.
No, the other one. The 1985. You said with the hat up.
Yeah, but let me. It's the Voodoo Ranger. Let me see.
Is it the one with the beanie?
No, those look awesome. Whoever does their artwork needs a fucking raise.
Yeah, dude, they do shredding work, dude.
Yeah, I would love to get some artwork done by them. Just to even hang on the wall.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites right there.
The Imperial IPA, Ranger Imperial IPA.
Yeah, that's Ranger. What we had. The Ranger Juicy Haze.
Oh, never had that one.
One's dank as hell, bro. It's good. That's one of their original ones when they first started doing them. These two are actually. That one was too much ale. It was like drinking one of them brown beers, you know?
Yeah. Hold on.
like drinking chestnuts or something.
Let me see. American Haze.
American Haze?
Yeah, that's the one. I tabbed out.
I'm looking for it. Where is it?
I'm not pushing buttons. London, you guys got a good morning, by the way, to all you guys across the pond. Good morning. Top of the morning, for real.
Ooh. Dude, Atomic Pumpkin ale featuring cinnamon and habanero chili peppers.
See, I'm a fan of habanero in
with
alcohol.
Pumpkin?
No, not with pumpkin.
And cinnamon?
Not with pumpkin, but a fan of the spicy alcohols. Like I like those, but the pumpkins, I stay away from pumpkins. I just stay away from them.
Unless it's chunky up.
Yeah, chunky. Hey, oh man, I want to find a place where we can build our own like catapult and take it to like the fairs and shit and compete. I would love that.
You got a big enough backyard. Why don't you build one that you can break down and you have this.
I got the shit.
You're a carpenter by trade, right?
Yep.
So, just picture it metal and you can erect or set it instead of weld. Do you know how to weld?
No, but my father-in-law does, and we have a good relationship. So
there you go. You know how to thread pipe.
Yep.
You know how to fit. You know how to do all that. I mean, being a carpenter, you just said you're a carpenter. Yeah. That's enough for me to know that from trusses to all the way down to basically a floor plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can read plans, and then
I was just gonna say how to read cartoons. I call them cartoons.
Cartoons, yeah. But I love the plans where the architect's like, that'll work, and you're like, no, won't. You're like, really, dude? Will it work? Like, nah. I hate them.
The ones I love is when the designer does the full, like I do, I'm a rigger by trade, so I do restaurant equipment. And I get it in there and I put it into position. Okay, that's my trade. Now, of course, because of the that thing, the trade is slowed down for me and I got a contract doing something else. But main thing, that's what I've done for 30 years. Now, the designers, they draw up all these grand blueprints, right? Yep. They're so wonderful. The counters here, the counters there. Now notice, I'm going to say this beforehand. I work hand in hand with stainless guys.
Okay.
When I'm doing this, okay. So you get this big old pizza oven in, you get it into place. Counter's too small.
Oh shit.
Then what? No. It has to be this many inches. Whoa, wait a minute here. Code is this many inches away. You know, you got your hood, you got all this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No. Imagine having to do change orders on stainless.
Well, then you work backwards to make it work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's something. I've been on projects where it's like, oh shit. You know, then you have to make it work, and that affects all the other trades. Oh yeah. For sure.
That's why you pay attention to your cartoons and you make sure all your measurements are right beforehand, and don't put your stainless in until right before you get ready to put your equipment in, so you can duck up and cut before you. But you know, that's what I'm saying. As a contractor, this shouldn't be a problem for you at all to build a pumpkin chunker.
No, I would love to do that. I mean, maybe on
make that mother flower pneumatic, dude. Why not a pumpkin cannon?
Right, just like hyperdrive a potato gun. Right, a potato cannon, and just go pumpkin cannon.
Big old 200-pound compressor
and get kicked out of the fucking neighborhood.
I've seen them on the Discovery Channel, dude. The ones that make a big old thing of like ice smoke coming out the end, dude.
Yeah. Oh man, I would love that. And Stuart, cheers, man. Way to jump in, man. Thanks for hopping in. No, funny enough, I'm drinking this. It's called Untitled Art. Mm-hmm. All right. Don't tear up the ombre card on me yet. But it is delicious. It is delicious. It is a hard seltzer.
You want to show the can, people.
All right. Well, I didn't want to, but I do have these. I do have the going first and foremost. Our little brewery of Guinness in Maryland is currently going out. They're not making this anymore. So I had to pick it up because of the background. And I know you said something about squirrel. I mean, if you want to send the link, you can.
If he's around.
If he's around.
If you don't mind, I'll send
No, man. I think a lot of our people, I mean, Thrash is on, I think, another live, and our live crew's just sort of nomadic.
Oh, good. Let's hear.
But yeah, let him know. I mean, I know he hates this flag behind me. He hates the Maryland flag, but that's why I love it so much. It's not, and I agree, Laz, but that's why it's not Guinness. It's a Guinness Blonde, therefore not Guinness. The Guinness factory in Baltimore, or right adjacent to Baltimore, near Baltimore, they do a lot of their experimental beers, I would say. Like you get Stuart, my wife is American, so I get the UK USA connection. The ally. So you married an ally. Way to go, man. Way to go.
And Laz, back to your thing about the cupboard, moving in the cupboard under the stairs. I got one answer for you, and let's see. Is one tool I can think of. Let's see if Arius, what tool he thinks of. I'm going to say my tool, then you say your tool. Sledgehammer.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Here you go.
Sledgehammer and caulking.
Knock it all down and then build it once it's fixed. Then fix it once you want a cabinet in there. Okay.
I'll tell you what, man. I love caulking. That shit just it's the eraser of my trade. It makes things disappear and stick together. It's like the perfect freaking thing.
Yep. And restaurant grade silicone for me.
Dude, I love like when you go crazy with the silicone and then the painters come back and pitch a fit, like because you used it and like it's messy and oh man. But anyway, that's painters.
Yeah, I'm not very good at laying a bead on with caulking, dude. I kind of get, I get it good for about 2 or 3 feet, and then I get I gotta kind of go over it.
I love that. Like the caulking gun is more of a shotgun, just like just perforated.
It's like the Gremlins put bubbles on the side of the bottle. Just just to mess with me.
It's gotten to the point, man. If you can lay a good caulk bead, I'm like, bro, you are invaluable to any team.
Yeah, that's some of the stainless guys. Like, see, I was a lot of stuff that I was taught in my trade was by guys that didn't use lifts and stuff. Everything was all manual and everything like that, So it was kind of like the Egyptians, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You this is a heavy thing. You're putting pipe under that sucker. And you're gonna roll it along, and then we're all gonna 10 of us are gonna grab this pizza oven and lift it through the window.
Yeah.
Well, my generation is more of hydraulic lifts. The newer generation is more electric. Okay, but the whole thing is, when it comes down to it, you still got to get it all in there, bro. And these older guys, they looked at you like you were the dumbest person on the earth if you couldn't get something into place. So when they laid the beads, these guys were like,
yeah,
one hand, you know what I mean? And they're holding on to FRP like this, bro. And they're going,
yeah. Dude,
down the FRP and then slapping it on the wall and then slapping another bead, one hand.
It's first and foremost, real quick. Cheers, Donald, and cheers, McT. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Donald, how you doing?
No, the older generation, man, they're fucking invincible, man. Those
really
guys, they don't die, they just turn off.
Yeah.
Like they're just conserving battery power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we checked out that one dude over on the race, the Suck 21, Fred Dibna. He's the guy, he's like the steeplejack guy. He did a bunch of old school like man shit.
Yeah.
Fucking tear down those chimney stacks. Stimney. Copyrighted. We're using that.
Is that watermelon beer a little bit too tasty?
Dude. So it's funny. Let me tell you something. I have not eaten like all fucking day. So it's like I am the cheapest of the feeling it. You know what I mean?
I had some pudding a little earlier, so I feel for you.
There you go, man. There you go.
But my sugar up.
But yeah, man, no, it's crazy. Those old heads in the trade, man. Like they'll look at something and like, yeah, we can, or a lot of times they'll just say, no, we can't. And that's
it's cut and dry, and that's it.
Dry.
Yeah, it's cut and dry. And that's the whole thing. Like, salute to the old school blue collar people, dude. That's a lot what I was taught by, and I hope to be able to pass that somewhere along, you know what I mean? And hope that I've shared that. But that was the working class, bro. And
100%.
That was, we're never gonna have that again. You know what I mean? Reality is we're never going to have that again.
It's,
maybe the ethics, but not that certain ingenuity, bro.
No,
along with that
the make it work.
Yeah,
and not in a janky just make it work, but like the quality. It'll work for the next 80 years.
Yeah,
the fact that it'll break down is not on them. It's on the warranties. It's on the actual life of the fucking thing.
I used my foot, I used this arm, and I used this arm, and I staple gunned it with my foot, but I did it right.
Yep.
And that was the thing about them, dude. There wasn't no, look at piano movers, dude, from back in the day. They didn't have elevators. Look at those guys, dude. They was like, forget those stairs, dude. And they started doing pulleys on the outside of buildings, and one story up on the pulley, and then yanking it all the way up to the window and swinging it in the window.
Taking out the window.
Yeah, the glazer.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's the only way to do it. And it's like those guys, man. Those guys.
Yeah. And that's one thing. You associated all trades. Like with me, when I was doing stuff big time, I had a glazer's card that I always called him. Oh yeah. I always called him when I was at a job that I had to do a pizza oven. I call him a week before and say, dude, I might need to pull a window. And if I do, you got like 2 hours to get here and it'll be at night. So what do you say? He says, well, I'm not busy on these days. Okay. I'd schedule myself to do that then. And if I needed him, I could call him. He'd be there within 2 hours. I'll be the window.
And I'll tell you what, man, and they'll never flake. The old heads will never flake. Nope. They'll be there. Like, it doesn't matter. Even if it's just them, they'll get it done, but they'll never film.
And they'll be pissed if it's just them. They'll be real pissed. Leave them alone.
Yep. And you don't film them or take what they're saying to heart.
Yeah, because you're gonna have names.
Yeah,
because you couldn't let it wait one more day when you would have had more other people.
That's the effing thing right now. It's like, right before I embraced the Suck 21, was able to help me go full time on YouTube. I worked as a project manager on some of these sites, and it was just like you had to tiptoe these certain lines.
Oh yeah, dude.
You can't say a lot of stuff that's been said forever at these sites that they say under their breath, and you just have to I get it. We're not there anymore, guys, and push forward. But it's like, I miss that, man.
Because dual gender and what do you scale wage construction?
Yeah.
And guys that say rude comments and there's women around.
There's a lot more. There's
if a GC catches it or the PM, they have to give them sensitivity training.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, they have to take sensitivity training now.
And cheers, Angie. Cheers, Angie. Creative Vibrations, Maryland represents.
At least out here.
Yeah. Oh no, everywhere, man. OSHA is. It's like a lot of times, like you guys in California set like the standard for the most strict.
True that.
Right. And then everyone else kind of like follows suit with that.
Dude, I could tell you everything from causeways to covers to structure cover to fencing proper coloring and covering. Coloring and covering.
Fencing as in the barrier, not the sword play. Not the sword play, guys.
Yeah.
Different. Because what an interesting life.
Yes.
If it was sword play.
And color. As a contractor, different colors and different areas, different colors.
Yep. It's weird, right? But speaking of Bob Ross, I got my Bob Ross energy drink here that I will never ever drink. I had to pick that up because it's an oxymoron. Like, again, you want some energy? Get lit like Ross. Not Rick Ross, Bob Ross.
Good, Laz. Okay, Laz, what do you want to talk about? Come on. It's all about you, Laz. Let's see what you want to talk about.
You want to come up.
Yeah.
You want to come up, man. Remember, I max out at 4, everybody. I max out at 4. I will not go past 4 or beyond 4. Not go past 4.
I think the squirrel might be occupied.
All right, that is fine. Angie, you want in? Let me know. Let me see. Because let me see how to do this.
That's a fine chase down the rabbit hole there, Mr. Rabbit Hole Library.
Yes, Kirsty's everywhere. Let me see.
Kirsty?
Yeah, Kirsty. She used to be the queen of the Lost Chargers.
Yeah. Queen of the Lost Chargers. Is that a jousting community?
Kind of. Kirsty, Rabbit Hole Librarian. Where did you pick up Lost Chargers? Was that from us, or did you just spawn with that name?
Let me see. You're a cis cake too, by the way, Laz.
I'm like, wait, I'm lost on a joint. Hey, that's fine.
No, but Laz, he's just Laz.
Laz, yeah.
Laz, lazy
boy, dude. Yeah, lazy. That's how I hear Laz when I see L-A-Z because of the chair. Well, lazy boy. That's it.
Always, that's what I call him, is Laz.
You need to. What is it, Stuart? You need to drink the Bob Ross beer. One day rock and roll. What is that? Why is that a thing? But I could see him making a very, very interesting beer, though.
Dude, I got a Deftones beer.
Do you really?
Yeah. Let me.
Yeah. Give me a sec while I push buttons.
I'm not gonna drink it. It's nasty.
Tell me how you really feel, man.
Back up.
Let's see. The Bob Ross can. Oh, the Bob Ross can I had in the background. Gotcha. Yeah. So correct. Barnesy, what's going on, man? What's going on? You had the GoldenEye game close to it. Yeah, the GoldenEye game is still there. The Bob Ross energy drink is off screen. I can't get all the background in there, guys. I can't get it all in there. So that is a different, right? It's a different kind of chair stream. The Ron and Vogel stream. That's a whole different monster.
So my buddy George, he was doing a gig, and they played with the Deftones.
Yeah.
And he got a 12-pack of Belching Beaver beer.
Beaver beer.
That is specifically labeled for the Deftones.
That's really cool.
That's called Ohms.
Nice.
And it is, I don't even know what it is. We're not going to get into the beer channel thing, but I'm just showing.
No. God damn it. F those guys.
Love them. And I'm just showing you because it's the Deftones. You know what I'm saying?
No, see, that's cool. It's just like my Bob Ross energy drink. Like, it doesn't. Yeah, I got you.
And this one has coffee in it. It's called Good Morning Beautiful, and it's another Deftones beer.
Oh, nice. Not a Lone Star beer, guys. That is a Deftones beer.
Coffee and coconut coffee and maple.
Really? I'm fine with. You know what's funny? I'm more okay with the coffee, like liquors and beer, because I don't know why they go down smoother than the fruity ones for me. I
like the fruity ales, dude. But ultimately, I'm going to be honest with you, though. I am a Heineken, a Mickey's, and a pale ale drinker. I like the green bottled beers.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I will take a Mickey's hand grenade, dude, over I don't know about a Voodoo Ranger because I really like those, but over a decent beer, I'd rather have a Mickey's just because I know it's going to get me loaded and I like the taste of them. You know what I mean? You drink 3 of those hand grenades, you're higher than a Georgia Pine, dude.
I'm more of the NASCAR beer because I want to get back to whatever I'm doing.
Budweiser,
just whatever's light. Like, get me back into the game. Like, let me hydrate a little bit, and eventually it'll catch up, or I'll piss it out. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. Hell no. Never been a fan.
Let's be real, bro. After 3, the DJIFs, our DJIFs kick in.
Yep.
And either A, you're not going to drink anymore, or you're going to drink a ton of it. And I am what do they call it? The one that pukes and then keeps drinking.
Yes. We call that a soldier. God damn it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that, bro. I will look you straight in the face and say, I'm about to puke. I'm going to go to the restroom and I'm going to throw up. Hold my beer. And I'll come back and grab my beer and drink it just like I was with you. I may be moving a little bit here and there, but I'm still going to keep going until I drop.
Hey, don't. So the reason I stopped, I really stopped drinking beer is just because the next day I smell like it. I smell like it.
You sweat it out. Yeah.
I reek like it. And I was tired of that. You know what I mean? So I was just like, okay, let me find another way. That's why I went more Modelo, because working like landscaping, all the carpentry trade, Corona was the drink of the game.
Yeah.
Right. Corona
9 miles away, Corona, California.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, I keep smelling like it. So how about this? Let me go Modelo. And that did the trick. I don't smell like it after a night of Modelo. But then my wife loves the seltzers, like the stuff like that, the lighter, because she's a Prosecco fan.
Yeah, my wife's the same way. The White Claws, all those different.
Yeah. And those get you. Those are brewed the same way as white wine. Dude. They will catch up with you, dude.
Never underestimate wine. I'm sorry,
bro.
I won't drink wine, dude.
No, it's so dangerous because like the first time, she drinks wine, I'm like, okay, I'll conform. And I'm like, I'm pounding this. I'm like, dude, this is grape juice. I'm invincible. And then I'm like crying, like talking about my past. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this cry juice you gave me? So
I got a story about wine, bro. Luch and I. Remember the old school? Remember when they had Zimas?
Yes. Oh man, Zimas. That's the second time this month I've heard Zima.
What's the Bruce Willis commercial they had back in the day? Seagram's golden wine coolers. Remember those?
No,
we went. Don't. You don't remember the Seagram? Oh my god, dude!
Probably.
Me and Luch, we went out to Arizona, bro. When we were youngsters, dude, I was like maybe like 17, 18. And he was, Luch is a few years older than me. And we went to this backyard party where there was a band called Leather Wolf. Okay.
Leatherwolf?
Leatherwolf. Look them up. You may like some of their music.
Is it metal?
Total hair band.
Okay. Cool.
And they were like kind of like docking, a sound or docking our loudness, same thing like a sound hits you in a face, just that drive, you know what I mean? Banging your head, hair metal, leather everywhere. We went and he knew one of the guys, and there was a big backyard party. Mm. We were staying at that guy's party, at that house. Well, everybody said, let's go to Jack in the Box. So we went to Jacques and Lake Carton, and we're in Phoenix, Arizona.
All right.
And it's midsummer monsoon season. So it rains a little bit, and then it's still hot. You know what I mean? So we're in the back of a pickup truck loaded to go to the drive-through to a Jack in the Box.
Back of a pickup truck. That's
dated. This was back in the day. This was back in the day.
When cigarettes were good for you.
Yeah, exactly. A good 10, 15 of those Seagram's golden wine coolers down me. Not a couple. Yeah, a lot. Wow. Dude, I was drunk as hell. We get to Jacques and Lake Carton. I order some tacos, and I remember this distinctively. Some tacos, ultimate cheeseburger, and a strawberry shake.
Ooh, a shake?
Strawberry shake. Luch looks at me and goes, that strawberry shake sounds good.
Yeah.
I said, fucking A, bro. Fucking A. So we get back, we eat all this stuff and suck the shake down before we even get back to the pad in the back of the ride of this truck. Couple Seagrams later, I'm in the corner of that backyard painting the fence pink.
Good old Luch
looks at me, and then he's 20 feet away painting the fence pink.
Dude, I don't care what you say. That shit'll catch up. All those weak, and hear me out. This may sound, F it. This is my channel. We've already dodged the murder bullet for today. Like for let's say the stereotypical girly drinks, right?
Yeah.
Now hear me out. Let me give this like olive branchy thing right here. Well, maybe
we're talking Long Island iced teas, sex on the beach, fuzzy navels,
all that stuff. I feel like all that kind of mixed shit is meant to be strong as fuck.
Yes, I totally agree.
It's meant to be super effing strong. So it's I don't know why, but I think I know why, and it's a very dark why. But
yes, I agree. You don't even need to say, but I agree.
Yeah, and that
what we're talking about, people.
Yeah, everyone knows. Everyone knows why their drinks are stronger.
Yes, the unsaid. Mickey.
Yes, but no,
murder.
Murder again. Just murder again. Huzzah, we're here. God, it took us a little bit.
We're just gonna circle back around here.
Fucking murder.
But the last beer before we go on to this. Speaking of murder.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Deftones, Phantom Bride. My God,
that's
dude.
Another Belching Beaver.
God, man, nice. Hey, did you being in Cali, and you said Travis Barker is from your neighborhood?
He's from not from your area. I didn't grow up out here, but he's from this area. Yes, he actually knows George and them. And all that. Yeah, they've helped him actually
of Blink.
Of course, bro. Of course, the new song heard it like, yeah,
dude. Oh man, that's a great song,
dude.
Like
I don't know
Like,
yeah, you can go down this rabbit hole of people. I mean, they all kind of know each other. That's the funny thing. Like you go Rancid, okay. Now Rancid went into what's that other band that did Diamonds and Guns?
you know what's funny? I was just bopping to some Rancid.
Huh?
Blur. That's Blur, like song 2, right?
No.
What?
No. Let me see here. I'll find it for you right now. I can't. I want to say that it's not the Misfits. No. Dang it! It's at the edge of my tongue, bro. I can't even think of it right now. It's Travis Barker with some guys from Rancid. Let's see here.
No, I was bopping to them earlier today. Ruby Soho, man. I was bopping to Rancid today.
Well, Elvis. Elvis, one of the guys in Rancid, he actually is in a band called the Manic Hispanics. Now, that band, the Manic Hispanics, which I've sent you stuff before.
Yes.
The lead singer, one of the lead singers of the Manic Hispanics is Ephraim, which is also the lead singer of the Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they all kind of tie into each other one way or the other over the years. They've all kind of played with each other. The drummer from Guttermouth, actually.
Okay.
AJ. He's a friend of mine. He just moved from here in Riverside out to Pennsylvania. Okay.
Why are you exporting all your people, by the way? Real quick.
What
You're exporting everyone. Everyone's leaving Cali. There's a max effing exodus.
They can go. They're just not welcome back.
That's fine. And they're not welcome anywhere they go.
Yeah, they can't come back.
And they can't go anywhere.
Come back. If they want to leave, they can't come back, bro. It's the door only swings one way. I'm not going nowhere. I love my state. All this BS that everybody says about it, I agree to an extent. But you know what? This is my home, and I love it for what it is. I see that I can go to the beach in 45 minutes, 30 minutes, and I can go to the mountains to the snow in 30 to 45 minutes, and I can go to the desert 15.
That's crazy. Now,
so I'm happy where I live. My family loves it here. My kids. I mean, granted, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
we have a high crime rate. We have murders. We have all that, but the herd is thinning, bro.
Yeah,
the herd is thinning. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. The herd is thinning. People are getting tired of things out here, bro. And it's not so much a politic thing. It isn't this side or this side.
It's an exhaustion.
It's just, you know what? Enough is enough.
Yeah.
And things,
Yeah, I feel like everyone across the board is just getting fucking exhausted. Like, everyone is over it. Yeah, Sam, cheers. Neil,
Samantha, how you doing? Samantha rocks, dude.
And Laz, I just don't partake because I have to be on point all the time, guys. Like, and my wife can't partake. She is, remember, federal government shit. Like, you can't because it's not legal countryside; it's legal stateside.
I'm a firm believer in CBDs.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. And yes, Stuart, you'll always have Maryland cookies. That's true. That is true. No relation to the state. Damn it. We don't have Maryland cookies in Maryland. So,
but yeah, it's just like you with where you live. You have your rough areas, you have your good areas. And you know what to stay away from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you know what to straight up where you can handle it and there isn't going to be no problems.
Exactly.
And you keep your environment under control. Being a parent, first and foremost. Now, you know what I mean? Before the kid, it was being a husband. Yep. But now it's being a parent and then a husband. You know what I mean? And both are equally important. But the main thing is how is my son going to look at this?
Yeah. Very true.
Or my daughter or this or that, as a parent, and we're nuts. Don't get me wrong. We're nuts. We do stupid stuff. And we think about that and we go, wow, did our parents do that too?
Yeah, no, they did. They did something. Our parents did something crazier. They fought, I think, in World War II, man.
Do you remember lawn darts, bro?
Bro, fucking javelins?
Yeah. I mean,
it's just wasn't that licensed by Hasbro?
Wasn't that worried about my kid playing out front now, bro? You know what I mean? I know you don't because we know our neighbors and stuff.
Yeah.
But things happen here in California, and it's a different environment. Like you said earlier, it's a big country.
It is.
You know what I mean?
I feel like, you know, you could compartmentalize the U.S. a lot easier if you treat each state like its own country, you know, and I think it'll make more sense. It would make more sense across the board.
Well, I'm the kind of person, I feel that if you eliminate particular branches of the government, i.e., I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republic, I'm this, start there.
Yeah.
Worry about what's this, and I'm not trying to be all crazy patriotic, we the people, but what's that words?
Yeah.
We the people.
We're not together anymore, you know, and it's just like,
we're not.
That's why for me, it's like, it eventually will take an act of God or terribleness to bring us all together, like it usually does. That's
what happened. You know what happened many years ago. We were in our 30s. You part of probably the reason why you did what you did. Thank you very much.
Yes.
You know, you talked about that before, if I remember.
And I just, you know, that moment that we're talking about, like, shaped the rest of my life because of that. You know, and I'm like, dude, I mean, but that was the most together we were, and we were a force to be reckoned with when we were together.
You know, my dad, and you know, and I'm not sitting here trying to get sentimental, but he raised me, love your country, not your government.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And your country does not, he raised me to of course obey, you know, I mean, this is what it is, you know, but what makes your country is your people, not your government.
That's the thing. That's, bro, I 100% like love that sentiment. Like, and that's, I feel like no, maybe not now. It used to be a lot of Americans felt the same way. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we fight for the same colors right here. You know, we're same team. Not anymore so much, but you understand, or White Lads. You know, like you have that banner, you have that same team name. You may not agree with the politics within it, but you protect the brand.
Yep.
And the brand is
my mom, my dad brought me up here.
Yep.
That's my ground. Yep. You know what I mean? Even whether or not I own it, it's mine. You know what I mean? And that's the way you got to look at it, is not, and there is too much separation. And I think before it comes together, the separation's gotta end. And it's not the anger, it's not the animosity, all that. It's still gonna be there no matter what. It's just straight up like, look, we're getting screwed.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things like, okay, hating you hasn't fixed it. Why not bridge the fucking void?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
As a soldier, right?
Yeah.
Now, think of this one. When you were in uniform or just acknowledged and you got that thank you, where did that come from?
The thank you? I don't know, man. The thank you came from from the people. Oh,
okay. Now, when you got that good job, where'd that come from? Your superiors, right?
Yeah.
It's like looking at a number, and that's what I'm trying to. I'm not saying this to you because I know you get it, but that's what I'm trying to explain. Is you're a card, or you're a heart. You're someone that you give it all. You're a guy that wears your heart on your sleeve at that point in time.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. Yeah. And by the way, cheers, Angie, Maryland. Very nice. Very nice.
It's a little chilly in Maryland.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me repeat. I didn't mean to overspeak.
No, you're good.
How's the couch, sunshine?
You know, Dorito, I'm glad you mentioned that because it's making me sick.
What?
Yeah, I think the mouse stuff that's in it is making me sick. The last 2 days.
It will, and it's dangerous. You need to get a shop vac and get that stuff out. Rat feces can be actually very bad to your lungs.
Kind of.
I know.
Like the Black Plague. They had a little stint because of
rats. Yeah, you need to get that out. Can you get a vacuum into it? A shop vac? You need to get that out, or you need to stay out of that room.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's not good.
Yeah, it's like taking a walk-in cooler apart there, dude. Sitting up there and snorting some rat pellets.
Oh, dude, it's.
I mean, it's bad, and I wake up with a terrible headache, and then I just fall asleep again.
That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign.
You need to do something, Angie. You really need. I'm being honest with you. You opened it up. That's where that stuff is, and now the stuff's coming out, and it's actually, what do they call that? Biohazard. It's like having blood in a car and rolling up the windows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like it contains all the airborne pathogens.
100%. No, Samantha, it's not the mice, it's the mice shit.
Yes.
There's a difference. And that mice shit, it carries a gnarly bacteria. And it will get airborne, and it's not good for you. Yeah. You need to air that place out.
100%.
Like tomorrow. And you need to at least focus on trying to get the little turds out.
Yeah. And yes, Joey, I did the count, and I have 12 channels right now.
So you have 12 channels?
There are 12 channels that I'm featured on.
And people give me stuff for my 3.
I don't share them. Just keep them close. So yes, man, Joey.
I have 2, and one is this one, my regular one, and the other one is one particular people attack.
There you go.
But I changed.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I got to go to the restroom.
No, you're good. You go first, because Angie, listen, we're only going to be on here for an hour. We're only going to go for an hour. That is the the little bit of time, that I've hurry up, Drew. I gotta piss too, man. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I can hold down the fort. Go ahead.
Can you guys?
Go.
Guest host. I hope you guys are ready. Oh, by the way, Angie has an awesome reaction channel now, guys. Just letting you guys know that. All right. You can preach. You can toot your whistle as much as you want, Angie. Marylanders unite. She is a fellow Marylander, which means she has my utmost trust and support. I have to use the restroom. So
I would like you to be comfortable, so please.
Angie, get ready. Angie straight.
Oh my God, you made me big
there too. You go. You're only reaching millions.
Okay. How is everybody out there? I hope good. Daniel, are you still here, or are you going to go pee? He went to pee. Okay. Anywho, Rabbit Hole Library. Hello, Kirsty. Yay. Stuart Henderson. Oh gosh, I saw your name, and the first thing I thought was Stuart Little. I've got mice on the brain. I swear, it's terrible. Sorry, no disrespect.
What did he do? Take us out? He just put you on the screen?
Yeah, because you guys were going to pee.
It's like, dang it, Dorito, why'd you say you had to go to the restroom? Why couldn't you just walk away for a second?
Yeah.
He says, I need to entertain. And now I can't make myself little because I don't have...
How do I do it? It's all good.
How do I do this? What button do I push to go back?
Man, you guys speak quick. I swear. If it was a chick, we take like forever.
Well, no, it's like a defense memechanism.
And it's a guy thing. It really is. If one person says, I gotta take it, and the other one's like, dude, why?
You just gotta go. It's just like, hey, man, you don't know when I'm needed because I'm always needed, and I never have enough time. I gotta learn how to piss quick.
If you have a kid, you'll notice. If you have a kid, you'll notice this. If you have like the birthday party or something like this, and you have one of the boys, and this is boys, okay, mind you, this is boys. If one of the kids says, I gotta go potty, and he runs to the restroom, all the other boys, 90% of them, are gonna look at their moms and go, I gotta go potty.
Okay.
Am I right or wrong, dude?
Yep. No, 100%.
That's what women do as adults. So
yeah, but this is I got to go to the restroom. You want no? This is I got to go right now, and instantly the faucet is on, and they're like doing the pee-pee dance. And there's like one restroom, and there's 12 kids that gotta go to the restroom.
It's like the tribe has spoken. We have to, as a collective, go to pee while the one does the shift. We all pull the security around him. That's just how it is.
Exactly. And you really hope that you've taught your son how to pee in the wild by that time, so you can walk off with him.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
line, and you don't want him to have that embarrassing wet spot on his pants.
Yep,
right.
That's our superpower.
The rite of passage,
That's our superpower.
Pissing outside.
Use the wood line.
Yeah, the superpower mainly is to aim. It's like Pootie Tang with a belt, like that. You know?
Oh my god!
You tell me I'm wrong, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And you out of all people being in this house, I'll bet you $100 you haven't yet, but pretty soon you're going to be teaching your son how to write his name,
dude. Well, that's
it. Outside once.
We're talking about guys, Angie.
I'm just one of the fellas. Come on. And because the
Would
cop
you like
told
my
me
autograph?
I had to pee so bad, he said I can go behind the tree. So yeah, I had been pulled over, and it was not a good.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't driving. I was a passenger.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
You got pulled over as a passenger? Jesus, Angie.
I mean, the driver.
Oh.
I was in the car.
It's like, good God.
She goes by the cop. Boogity, 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 boogity.
The cop pulls you over.
You riding by, get out here. Come on. You're going down.
Oh, the passenger gets you pulled over. Jesus. Oh, yeah. 100%, dude. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. And
this was back in the early 80s, too. Not early, late 80s.
Oh, we were talking about riding in the back of pickup trucks a minute ago.
Yeah. Well,
I did that too and almost flew out of one.
Hey.
If you can find it, bro, look up Leatherwolf. You might like him. Do you like Dokken? Do you remember? You ever heard that band Dokken?
No.
Holy. Oh
so,
my God.
So send it to me on
the police for
I don't know if I can find Leatherwolf, but I'll definitely find some Dokken for you. That is, yeah. Dokken is like. You ever heard of Loudness?
Yes, I've heard of them. Dude, when were they?
80s, 90s butt rock, bro.
You have to understand, like 80s.
Yeah, I got
90s,
20 years on you.
Yeah, 80s, 90s. I was learning how to, I think, human.
28 to 35. Which one?
I'm 35. I'm more 35.
Okay.
So I'm 87.
So yeah, I got 15 on you, 17 on you.
So a lot of like that middle part of rock. You know,
you're more pre-Sublime, Jack Black.
Yeah.
What's the guy, the beach guy? Jack
Johnson.
Jack Johnson. There you go.
You mean the surfer champion? Dude, I vibe with him, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're more that genre and grunge.
Yeah.
And grunge.
Yes.
Notice how I said that. You're more that genre and grunge.
And grunge. And that's
grunge.
Yeah. But no,
I'm
always
is in the chat. Did you see that? Joey Edibles. Hello.
Yeah, he's up here.
Doesn't he have, dude? You want Joey up here? Or?
Yeah, come on up if you're still up there. If you're still
I'm saying hi to people I recognize in the chat.
Oh yeah, no, we have the whole crew out here.
You know, I would really like to say I like doing a live with you, bro. I like the conversation. I like the vibe. I like the smoothness.
Oh yeah.
Does that make any sense? And I'm not trying to say anything bad about any other or anything.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love anarchy, but
me too.
In the same breath, too, this is how we used to do our live streams, where it was just, you know, when I did a live stream and I had a panel, I had a few people up, and you know, it's smooth, and I love being on the 10 panel.
Yeah, no, the 10 panel, man, that's just like Mad Max shit.
But this is a good vibe, bro.
We're more like Mission Impossible. Like Mission Impossible to Mad Max. Right?
Cheers, bro.
Like these are two cheers, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers, Angie.
Eric Carton.
Water?
It's water.
Fuck yeah, Angie. Way to be
I bet you it smells like rat poop.
Oh, Dorito! No. You ruined my water.
Way to go!
Sorry,
Way
but
to go.
you got to get rid of that freaking couch, man. I already told you. Angie's list. You got your own list, man.
You got your own list, Angie.
I do.
Even though you would for what is it? You go Craigslist.
You're gonna do a live stream one of these nights, and I'll talk to you. I'll hit you up. You're gonna set it up in advance, and we already got your little super chat started to get your couch removed. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, people. This girl went at her couch with a steak knife.
That's legendary.
Saying. I'll get it out with a steak knife.
Freaking legendary.
So we're gonna do a live stream on your panel. # free Angie's couch.
Free the couch.
And we'll see what we can do. Yep. All your little calamity. Maybe you can auction off some of your art. Maybe you can do some craziness like that. I don't know. But you got to get the couch out of there. And you need to open them windows. You need to ventilate your home. Is that a front or a back window there? Angie? Is that a front or a back window?
Front. This is the front of the house.
Okay. So how safe do you feel in your home?
Interesting.
Okay. So during the day, you want to keep those windows open and close them. If not, you're going to get to a point to where you're going to have to keep them open 24/7, or you're going to end up getting some sort of craziness in your lungs. And I'm not talking BS.
You
already have problems. You already have problems yourself physically. We already know that. You're going to make this a lot worse.
Is it raccoons that have that parasite as well? Something about raccoon feces. Like you step on it, they actually have a parasite that never leaves.
Oh God, I'm scared. Oh
no, it's not. It's good.
Parasite and never leave. Oh my God,
very good. I'm not kidding you. If it's crushed rat shit or mouse shit, it's more airborne.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And they look like little raisinets, man.
Yeah, but they can cause damage. Look at Europe in the Dark Ages.
Yeah. They look like a palm tree seed.
Yeah,
literally.
Oh, there are hundreds.
Don't eat the Tic Tacs. Don't eat the Tic Tacs.
Yeah, especially not the chocolate ones.
They're not chocolate Tic Tacs. They're not chocolate Tic Tacs.
I have no appetite. I haven't eaten for a day or two.
I wonder why.
That's a side effect.
I'm not kidding you. You now are at a point where you have to spend this money to get this out. It's no bullshit. Listen, I'll back out of this as knowing what I know. I'll back out of this. Here's a contractor over there.
I trust everything you say, Dorito and Daniel. But here's the thing: I don't have the money to get a handy boy.
The metal is zipped to the wooden floor, dude, and it's like maple, homie.
Okay, here's my thought, Dorito. Here's my thought. I'm gonna go in for round 2. And if you guys aren't busy after this, I may go live and do it myself. I have a respirator mask.
Don't go round 2 without the proper tools.
Yeah,
I got a respirator mask.
You could also wear a mask when you're in that room to keep you. That's what I would be wearing right now.
How did he if you don't mind me asking,
bro, he pulled the legs up, he drilled holes, and he used freaking wood screws and zipped it into the fucking floor, bro. And it's what year is your house?
1913.
Hardwood floor, bro.
Oh my God.
And the way the wood looks, it looks like maple to me because I do with restaurant stuff. I work with a lot of maple top stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's a cooking thing. And maple, that looks so. And they removed the legs, bro. They drilled the holes and zipped the metal, the angle iron, to the floor. So the only way she's going to get under it is with a J-bar and rip it up and take a Sawzall and pow, pow, pow all the way around.
No way.
Yeah.
Here's my
there's no other way. And that's what I was trying to tell her. There's no other way unless she takes a Sawzall and cuts every little piece. And then she's going to have an angle iron frame zipped to her floor. And what is zipped? What does zipped mean?
Oh my God.
Do you use that terminology, zipped? Zip it to the floor, zip it to the wall. That means it's solid. It's screwed in to where it's not going to budge.
Moving.
Yeah.
You're gonna create more damage getting it out.
Yeah, you need to get one of those. It's a what do they call them? It's a. I want to say it's almost like a chisel.
Ecuadorian. Oh,
it's almost like a chisel, but it's got a bar. That long old bar with a little wider a spade. Is that what they call it?
I guess you could.
She needs to get a spade and lodge it underneath. Hit it with a few jabs and lodge it underneath, and then get a J bar into the corner and pop it. Because that's the only way the screws are going to come loose.
Or to get the majority of the couch,
here's my thought.
Of the couch.
She can't get into it, bro. She can't get into it to zip it out. That would be the easiest way. Pop the footrest up, get in there and zip up the screws. But he zipped into a hardwood floor. And he used either Phillips or flathead, because I showed her the screws and they were the floor screws. You know, the there, I'll show you one.
He didn't use like the Phillips, like he used
Phillips. They were Phillips.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You know,
so the one with like the least amount of torque, you can't take those guys out. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't, because they're either gonna pop at the head or the head is already stripped when you zipped it in.
Yeah. Damn.
So
here's my thought. This is just I'm just trying to give it a good college try, right? Okay, so this is my thought. Just hear me out. All right. Okay. So the reason why I went down through the couch is because obviously.
Yes.
Sorry, there's
it's a mouse.
No, it's a neighbor.
Oh shit.
The neighbors have been out screaming and hollering at each other and fighting all fucking day. Oh. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Sorry.
This is the other thing I wanted to point out real quick. Discretion is used in here.
I know. I apologize.
Go on.
Cool. When anybody brings me up on panel, it just goes to hell. I smut it all up as soon as I get up here, and it's just terrible. But no, so I can't get under it. I can't get behind it. So I was going to go down through it. Now that didn't work because of the springs, and I couldn't get, past the springs. This is my thought. Okay. I'm going to come in from the side under the arm of the vehicle. Hi. And I'm going to go in from the
I'm there, word. Just say hi.
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 How are you? And I'm gonna take the butcher knife. I'm gonna come in from the side underneath the arm of the chair.
You're gonna close it more,
leather, because there's no springs in the side, and then I'll be able to see the frame. I'll be able to see where.
Can you fit? Wait a minute. Can you fit inside there to get all the way to the other end of the couch? Yes or no?
I'm gonna go.
Wait. No. Hold on. If you cut a big hole in the side of that couch, can you yourself fit all the way in that couch to go all the way down to the other end to pull the screws out? Because you're not going to get on that side of that couch where that entertainment center is or shelf or whatever. You ain't getting in there. You're coming from the other side of you.
Where?
Oh, no, there's room. Yeah, there's room beside Trudy's thing. So I'm going to come in from both sides.
2 foot?
At least.
Yeah.
Like, but he didn't tack in the back, did he?
I know I'm a big girl, but seriously, I'll fit in there. I will fit.
She don't know. I wouldn't because it was screwed into the floor in the first place from the front. I wouldn't put it past that there's at least 4 to 6 points.
Oh, there's 6, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Like you can't even move the back.
Angie,
right?
Do me a favor. This doesn't cost much money. Go to Harbor Freight, buy some plastic wrap. Okay? Take that plastic wrap, a good 10 by 12 at least, and put it over that couch and put it all down all the way to your floor and tape it down.
Yeah. And
keep it like that until you have the money to have a professional to come in to move it out. $75 is what I see. I see 1 hour of labor. I see 1 hour of labor with somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's why when you said, hey, Arius isn't that far from me, I ain't volunteering you.
That was a joke, Daniel. That was a joke.
Yeah, you're a contractor. You already know walking into it, you'd look at it and go, okay, it's going to take me an hour and a half, or it's going to take me an hour, or it's going to take me 2 hours. Going rate is $75 an hour for me. To me, in my eyes, for a good tradesman.
Yeah.
To come out,
come
out, cover it with the estimate, the removal, the one shot. If he comes out and says, "Yep, I can do it," $75 right now. Jump on it like a bomb on a Cheeto. Because if he comes out and says, "I'll do it for $75," if you make him come back out again, it's going to be at least 150, 200.
Easy. And also, because of the floors too.
Yeah.
Like any good contractor will tell you preserve the floors. So there's a little bit of.
I mean, do you understand why I'm getting divorced? You get it, right?
Yeah. Of course.
No, this is not. This has nothing to do with your divorce. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
This is trying to stop a respiratory illness.
Yeah, this is. Excuse me. This has to do with some dip screwed your couch into the floor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, you have a hardwood floor that you need to. And you heard what he said. This is unbiased. What did I say to you from the gate? You need to preserve that floor, even though it's damaged. That carpet, once you get this thing off, all that carpet needs to go. You need to get an orbital sander yourself.
Yeah.
Because you can do this and you fall in love with the floor doing it yourself. A big orbital sander and run over that whole floor. And once you're finished with the orbital sander, take yourself a jitterbug and cover all. And what a jitterbug is a smaller sander and cover the rest of your floor. And then go ahead and seal it. And then go ahead and lacquer it. And you'll love that floor. And people will walk into your house and take off their shoes without even asking.
Very true. Okay. Very true.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Do it right. Process.
And now when people leave my house, they take off their shoes.
What I'm saying to you is don't do, and correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, this is perfect timing for you to be up here because I'm a commercial guy. I believe in taking a hammer to it, knocking it all down, and if I got to use a bulldozer, hey, we'll call those guys. And they'll handle it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. He is a builder. Okay. Arius is a contractor. He's a builder by trade. You're a general contractor for homes mostly, right?
Yeah, correct.
So that's a lot different than what I do. I believe in demolition and starting all over.
You believe in clear lots. You're talking about lot sizes and shit.
God knows I love my hammer.
Yeah. But no, it is. Even Home Depot with the really thin mill plastic is very affordable. And you can buy one.
That's the better, actually.
Fucking huge.
Yeah. That's the better, actually. The thicker mill.
The same asshole that drilled my couch to the floor. I don't even.
Put it in the divorce. Hand him the bill.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this is his dumb self. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you
go. Have it done. Cover it for now to keep your lungs safe because you're not going to get it right. You're going to make it worse.
Yeah. If you try to do it yourself, you're going to rip up the effing floor and then that.
Oh, you heard what you just said. I'm going to grab a knife and go ahead and go.
That won't do
Forget
nothing.
the floor.
You're just going to have a couch with holes.
Bro, she was doing this with a knife, and there was metal and wood on the other end, bro. And Angie, just stop, cover it, do it the proper way, and get it out of your life.
Yeah, 100%. And then your lawn chairs or whatever you put in there would look super nice.
My lawn chairs.
That is who Luke is telling you to murder that rabbit hole. Shh. That's where the plastic.
Yeah,
and now
that's why the
Kirsty's comment.
It's a double.
Get a roll of plastic.
It's a multi-use product.
Make sure you have lots of.
Haven't you seen Jackass? Can you direct me to Home Depot, please?
Oh man.
Well, my God,
guys, love you guys. Thank you for just making the night. After this, I'm about to jump on a podcast, and. Yeah, I think we'll keep this the 25th hour. That is our segment because that is the truth. Because
this was an awesome stream.
We always run out of time.
I ain't even thinking about quantity. I ain't even looking in my head thinking about how many people were here. we got some good people. Jack Barnes, Robin Hall.
Yep.
Stuart Anderson, Dan Donnell.
And one good way to know that it's a good stream, your chat is always active.
It's always rolling. So how I think I approach it is, our channel, like we have a very tight-knit community. I'm more of the pub guy that comes in and unlocks the pub. Everyone else is coming and getting drinks together. We're just here. We're the bartenders. You guys getting the drinks. You guys have your conversations. And we'll just keep them flowing for the most part. That is a pea pun. There you go. But anyway, I know for a fact that there's some other people on live right now, probably. Go find them, guys, if you guys are still up out across the pond. But anyway, Dorito, Angie, thank you so much. Make sure you guys check out their channels. They do have channels. Go check it out, because F it. We're all in this platform.
I'm an oddball. Check it out if you want. You may not like us and go, this guy's a nut job. Or his friend.
He's hysterical.
He's like a Cupid doll, trust me. And he's about the height of a Cupid doll, too.
Dude, I love your channel, man. And Angie, you're on the precipice of so many different things. You got your original art channel, and you have your new reaction channel. So I'm super proud of you. I'm super excited to see where that takes you.
Thank you for all
Can I announce this real quick to your people here, because it is a British type thing. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
And now this is still something talking, because ultimately people when it all comes down to it, I'm all about the ATVs. But I was talking to Arius, and there's something that I really like. And I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but I myself might do some reactions to some Iron Maiden songs.
Fuck yeah.
In a particular way.
Very unique. Very unique.
Mama, I love you.
Very unique. I think it needs to be done. I'll put it that way.
Well, they are definitely. That's what I mentioned to him, and I'm kind of interested in him. But
I think you should, man. It's never too late to get in the crazy game. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to see the feedback from that.
It's really fun. And everybody that's commented has been just so nice and so much information about the band, and just
hey, listen, it's a good crowd. It's a good tight knit crowd. It's not.
Love you, Grandma.
We're different. Love you too, Grandma. All right.
Love you, Grandma.
Crap.
Right?
You just see green dots.
You know, I see spots.
It's that Callie's son, man.
Now, she's laughing at me.
But anyway, guys, listen. We do these every what is it, Dorito? Every other or every third? It's like
I think this has been the second time you and I have actually hung out on panel, and I think this is really cool.
Yeah, man, it's tiny. We're gonna keep it tiny. We're not gonna go more than 4. We'll never go longer than 2, right? But 2 hours. But
I will definitely be your Ed McMahon anytime you need me, bro.
Dude, I got you 100%, man. But all right, Angie, Dorito, thank you for hanging out. Everyone in the chat, listen, thank you so much for hanging out. I know it's way past your guys' bedtimes. It's actually tomorrow. So don't spoil it for us. Don't spoil it for us.
I'm trying to get up early like he does, people, by the way. Oh, wait, he does.
Hey, listen, I love that you pop in. I love that you pop in as soon as we're going off, and I'm like, it's the time.
Alarm clock when I got to take my son to school goes off at 6:15, dude, and then 6:30, bing, there's Arius. I'm like, I'm still going.
Fucking early.
I'm in the office doing paperwork at that time.
Yeah, no worries, man. Anytime you guys hop on the channel, it's always a good day. All right, guys. But listen, everyone, be good, unplug, do something legendary, and we will see you all later. Bye, guys.